obviously here in the United States, but also Brazil. Very volatile Brazil, to say the least. Fresh political crisis. The Temer hush money recording emerged. Market imploded. We're hitting a bunch of stops. Down 10%, down 15, 20. All these triggers are kicking. The EWZ is obviously tanking. I got blown out of the bottom of a iron condor. But you ready for this? Now you start looking. There's a great segment just now, literally on Comedy Central on CNBC there about getting in the EWZ now. I don't know about right now, but if you loved the EWZ up here in the in the 40s, you got to love it at 32. So this is obviously a massive gap, and this is the time where you bottom feed. I'm still long-term bullish on Brazil. I might even do my urgent alert on that today. This is a massive pullback. It's doing the Donald Trump pullback here, but Brazil's not going out of business. Love the country, love the people. The commodities. It is a commodity and oil play as well, but this is way overblown here, and I'd look to get in it. So keep an eye out for the urgent alert today. That's probably what I'm going to do here. I'm shocked to find out that there's corruption in Brazil and bad things and people lie and stuff like that. Just absolutely shocking. Now that moves us on to here. I mean, the guy's got a point, folks. Sending out a tweet that says it's the greatest witch hunt and I'm a victim and everything like that. I get it. The dude's probably right, but this is stupid. All the corruption in the Obama, not one special prosecutor was ever appointed under Obama. We screamed. The Attorney General's meeting with Bill Clinton in an airplane as his wife's under an FBI investigation. Are you kidding me, folks? But Republicans are stupid, because we're honest and trustworthy people. When our guy does wrong, we say he's wrong and we should go after him. When Democrats guys do wrong, they circle the wagons and fire at you. It's the most annoying thing, right? So the idiot Republicans who are jumping on the bandwagon here, they're idiots. The guy's not going to be impeached, and it's just going to suck. So batten down your hatches for a couple years of suckiness. Having Robert Mueller appointed. Mueller, ex-Marine, Bronze Star winner, so I do trust him. He was the head of the FBI. It'll be a fair and thorough investigation. The only good thing of this is this will shut up. It has to shut up the Democrats, at least for a little while, so maybe we get back above this 50-day. I said we're probably going to smash the 50-day with some airspeed. Had a great VXX bullish double vertical. Thanks for the emails and compliments. People are like, holy crap, Wiz, thank God you said just keep it on. Something might happen between, I think in the PLTB on Tuesday we covered this. I said I'm not going to close it, even though it expires Friday. With my luck, something's going to happen this week that's going to freak the market the hell out. 3, 2, 1, Q implosion. So great trade. That trade I think is up now $4 or $5 grand. I closed it yesterday for a $3,300 profit when it was looking at like a $4 grand loss. Obama teachable moment of, when you have a volatility trade on, you hold it. That's why you put it on, was uncertainty. If we could predict the future, we'd be Nostradamus. We're not. Call sign is Wiz. So appreciate the compliments on that, but that's why it was on for this type of crap. So hopefully we'll settle down. He's hopping on an airplane, heading overseas, the greatest Middle East tour in history, blah, blah, blah. Huge. He's not going to bow to the Saudi king like our last Manchurian candidate did. So we should see some stability-ish, get back into the markets. Oil's holding, folks, on a pullback like this, of this violency, you get long your longs. So the Jan 19s that got hammered, the Apples, the Goldman Sachs, the JP Morgans, get back in them or add to them. It is, nobody rings a bell at the bottom of the market, and nobody sounds an alarm up at the top here. But I do think we do get back above this 50-day moving average and get back on our horse, because this is just when I agree with Nancy Pelosi, it's time to run out and buy a lottery ticket. But she's a brilliant politician. Yesterday, some idiot Democrats were frothing at the mouth and impeachment. Even an idiot Republican from down here in South Florida even said the I word. Backtracking today because I think he took a lot of heat. Obviously, here's my biggest question for Comey. I think the guy's a jerk. He gave us a 20-minute speech last year about how Hillary Clinton is a criminal, a felon, and should be indicted, and then a 2-minute speech at the end about how he's not going to. That was awful. But listen, Mr. Boy Scout, if you took notes of a meeting, you're the head of the FBI. Allegedly, the commander-in-chief told you to, I hope you can make this go away. As the chief law enforcement officer of this country, you did not act immediately on that. You didn't go to the attorney general. You didn't resign. You didn't run to the nearest microphone. Methinks something's up here. You waited 2 months to let the world know, or the New York Times actually, that the president did this. You, in fact, sir, are a criminal if that is the case. Obstruction of justice. You failed to act on that. So come on, folks. Here's how I agreed with Nancy Pelosi. Yesterday, she said, everybody just throttle back. It's all speculation and conjecture. She wasn't being impartial, folks. She was being a politician. One of the number one rules in Washington, folks, is when your enemy is destroying himself, get out of the way and don't jump on. The American public is becoming sick and tired of the drama a day out of Washington. The CNBC, MSNBC, CNN, the Clinton News Network, they're overplaying their hand, and the markets are going to get tired of this. It's going to become white noise and not have the violency that we just saw the other day. It was a good pullback. It shook out a lot of weak people, but like I said, I think we get back on our horse and start galloping here. It's the sun came up this morning, and the world's not going out of business. Okay, we still got North Korea out there. We still got some potential black swan events, and these things happen, guys. I got blown out of the EWZ trade. This was one of the threats. Whenever I put on my trades, I take a look at what potential threats could knock this thing out of the sky. Political crisis in Brazil, that would be your number one threat. Didn't happen for a while. They impeached the old lady, and now this happened. So, but again, Brazil's not going out of business, and I would be bottom feeding right here on the EWZ. So let me go. I'm going to put out an urgent alert on the EWZ because I just think again, I'm not trying to pick the bottom, but if we go even lower, I just don't. It can, but I don't think it will. Like I said, Comedy Central had a good section on, hey, now we're actually looking to get long the EWZ because it did have this really nice ride. Okay, all right, I got to run. Urgent alert coming in your inbox here shortly. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back with Friday's market wrap up tomorrow. We'll see you.